All right, the cheese this week is a Colby-Jack mix, otherwise known as cojack, but you don't have to be bald and like lollipops to enjoy this cheese. As you can see, it's got a marbleization to it, which is both a combination of the Jack cheese and the Colby cheese. Makes a nice marble color to it. Very mild in flavor, very semi-firm, made from pasteurized cow's milk. Sometimes you get a light, tangy taste to it, but for the most part, it's one of your milder cheeses. It is a great cheese to melt. You see it a lot in quesadillas or over Mexican dishes. It's probably the most popular cheese used in Mexican entrees. It's probably because of its mild flavor. It doesn't really affect the dish so much as to just enhance it. So if you have peppers or you have beans or something that you're working with a Mexican food dish, this is only going to accentuate those spices that come through in those dishes. Quesadilla, probably the most popular Mexican dish made with a shredded Colby-Jack cheese. This one's made in Wisconsin, pretty high in saturated fat and calcium, so it's a good source of calcium for you. And like I say, they come in blocks, usually made in a wheel or a half wheel. You want to refrigerate this cheese at about 40 degrees or lower once it's opened, and it's good to enjoy probably up to about 2 weeks after you open the cheese. You'll see it a lot on cheese trays, cubed, or even in slices. This one, a little bit more of the Colby coming through on the taste. Monterey Jack tends to be a very mild cheese and not much odor to it. It's not going to be one of your more stinky cheeses, I guess. And really, like I say, the shredding of it is the best way to enjoy it. Shred it and melt it over your dishes. If you're feeling Mexican, do some nachos. It's a good cheese for nachos. It melts perfectly, doesn't take long, and really accentuates the flavors of the peppers or the salsa that you might use in a Mexican dish. Colby and Jack from America's Dairyland.